Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome, friends. Today I have a very special author to introduce to you. This is Karen Landon Moore. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Miriam. How are you?
I am so good. Congratulations on a great children's book. How do you
Thank
feel
you.
today?
Thank you. Very, very excited, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
good, good. Well, please show everybody your book and share the title.
This is Mommy Always Comes Back. That's the
Mm.
cover.
So sweet, so sweet. So, Karen, what inspired you to write this book?
Well, I was with my daughter when she was picking up her son from preschool, his first day. He was probably between 3 and 4 at the time. And, they had had discussions about she's come back and get him at the end of the day. But so I was in the back seat. She got out to go greet him as he came out with the teacher holding the teacher's hand. And you could tell he was just sort of oblivious to everything that was happening. He's just following. And he sees my daughter, and his face just lights up with enthusiasm and joy, and just so happy to see her. And she gives him a big hug. And then I notice as he's standing there, he doesn't see me. And she's just having a few words with the teacher. And I see this little single tear coming down his cheek. And it just struck my heart. I thought, this poor little guy, like everything was coming to a head. I made it through the day. My mommy is here. She did come back. And that must have just felt like such relief to him.
Yes.
And just that tear did it. After I saw that, I thought, oh, wow, that just struck me really big
Oh,
time.
that tear inspired you to write this book. What a beautiful story. I think we can all relate to that. We can all relate to mommy coming back or to leaving our children or grandchildren
Right.
anywhere, right?
Right. We
Oh,
have tears when we leave, right?
yes, yes. Oh, Karen, well, I'm excited for this book. Can you tell everybody what the book is about and who it's for?
Yeah, it's really for children that are 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 that are doing something for the first time, leaving a parent behind,
Mhm.
going on their own to do something. And yeah, so it's really, really for that. It's about Sam going off on his first day of preschool. They've prepped him a little bit, that mommy always comes back, and he's excited. He gets his backpack, his light up shoes, all the things that go along with making you excited about your first day. And he meets new kids. But he always has that little niggling feeling in the back of his mind, is she really going to be here at the end of the day?
Mhm.
And so he has fun. And at the end of the day, he discovers that it's really true. Mommies do always come back.
Yes, I have to tell you, Karen, you captured the mind of that young child so well. I felt like I knew little Sam going through all of this and all the emotions that he was going through. So you did such a wonderful job
Oh,
writing this
thank
book.
you. Thank you.
Yes.
It was a
Yeah.
labor of love, really.
Yes. What is it that you hope that parents and kids will take away from this book?
Really, I just hope that parents, well, first of all, for the children, I hope that they relate to Sam and can see
Mhm.
themselves going off and doing this, and that, at the end, they see that mommy is going to come back. It's going to be
Mhm.
a good, fun day for them, and mommy will come back at the end of the day. And then for the parents, it's really just to realize that you really have to prep these little ones before they go off and do something big like this.
Mhm.
A parent, it doesn't even have to be preschool. They can be going off to their first day at daycare or a
Right.
camp or whatever it
For
is.
sure.
They're going to leave the parent. If you can prep them ahead of time, just talk to them about what that first day is going to be like and all the things that are going to happen, and read stories like that, um,
Mhm.
just to get them ready for their day, and it
Yes.
won't be such a surprise.
They are great. that book is a great conversation starter, I think, for parents and kids. Would you hold it up one more time? I want to let everybody watching know that this wonderful book, Mommy Always Comes Back, is available today on Amazon, starting today. So go grab a copy, share it with the kids in your lives, in your life. And I'm thinking about all the grandkids or all of your children, depending on how old you are.
Mm.
My mind goes to my grandbaby when she was just left at her own Montessori school, right? All the emotions that come back. But isn't that nice to say to them, Mommy always comes back or Daddy always comes back? So,
Um,
friends, the book is available on Amazon. It's there a soft cover, hardcover, and ebook format also. So, Karen, I want to ask you a little bit about your journey into becoming a children's book author. First of all, how long have you been thinking about writing for children or being
you
an
know,
author?
I was only, my gosh, years ago, my mother and I were going to write a book. She grew up on a farm in North Dakota and she raised these two little baby raccoons. And she always told us all these crazy stories about the raccoons. So that's what I was going to write about. Um, and then things happened with her. Her health declined and it just never materialized. We didn't know where to begin anyway. We were just having fun with the whole idea.
Mhm.
And then this happened with Sam, where I picked him up at preschool, and then that just took over from there. And I found you guys, which I don't know if I know I never would have done this if I hadn't found
Oh,
your company to
oh.
help me along in navigating the whole thing.
Well, we love working with you, Karen, and I'm so glad that you dedicated the book to your mom. You did it. You wrote the book. Not
Mm.
the exact same story, but
Not
that's
the same
okay.
story,
That
but I
this
think
is
I
its story.
actually, somebody on it must have been in an email or one of the blogs or something, said the first time you write about something you experienced and it will come easier. And I thought, trying to do this raccoon story, my mother experienced it. I didn't experience it. And that's when the light bulb went off in my mind. Well, you need to write about what you experienced first. Just
That's perfect.
get the hang of it. So that's what I
Yes.
did.
Great. Karen, so what would you say? Let's talk about some challenges and lessons in becoming an author. What would you say was the biggest challenge when writing this book?
This book, the biggest challenge would be, not so much the writing of the book, because as I said, with your group, I had so much support, more support than I could have ever asked for with every step of the way. So for me, honestly, I'm a pen to paper person. So
Hmm.
the use of the computer and navigating my whole way around there, I learned a lot because I didn't know how to do all these things before. And having to do them, joining your group, it just pushed me along in that direction. And so
Mm.
I learned a lot about all of that. And yeah, so I can't say I felt any one big challenge because there was always somebody there to
Hmm.
support me. I could email, I had my author coach, I had Julia, and I had my editor. I had all the help and support that I needed, so I never felt like there was any big challenge that I couldn't handle.
Hmm. Well, that's so perfect, Karen. I won't ask you any more about that, but I'm glad you shared that. I think some people will resonate to the challenge of technology or learning something new, but it's so doable. You are an example of that, Karen.
Uh,
So what about lessons? What would you say was the biggest lesson throughout the publishing process?
Probably the biggest lesson was that less is more when it comes to the words. You don't need a lot of words when you're writing a children's book because, first of all, you don't want it too long because you're not going to hold their attention for that long. And you need to find the right words. Since you only have so many words to use, you need to find the right words to sort of tell the story. And that's where, as you know, the illustrator comes in hugely
Hmm.
because their pictures
Yes.
tell the story. And my
Yeah.
illustrator was amazing.
Yes. Let's
Clarice.
give her
Yep.
please go ahead. Her name?
Clarice De. And yeah, she was amazing right from the start. I saw her work that she did, and I just knew right away. She could really bring out the expressions I was looking for. in the two little boys in the story.
That's great. She did a great job. Such a beautiful story, beautiful illustrations. And what would you say is the best part of accomplishing this dream for you?
Oh, just honestly, just the sense of accomplishment that
Mm,
I feel because I never would have thought I'd ever write a book. Uh, I thought about it, but I never thought I could do it.
mm,
And and then you popped up on my Facebook feed somewhere along the way, and I read all about you and the programs you started, and I thought, wow, I could possibly do it if I joined a group like this because you had all the support that I needed to do it and the know-how to do it. And yeah, you just kind of take everybody along. It went seamlessly, I have to say, and I'm not exaggerating. For me, this
mm.
whole thing just went seamlessly.
Oh, well, I'm so glad, and I'm so glad you did it. I'm so glad you had the courage to join our program and publish that book. I mean, you've done all the work. You wrote a beautiful book. I said it before the interview started. I love the story. I love how you wrote in as that young child, and we got to really feel Sam throughout the story. Now, Karen, what advice do you have for an aspiring author who may be watching this interview?
Oh, just bite the bullet. There's never going to be a perfect time to sit down and do it or a better story. You keep thinking, well, is this story good enough? Maybe I should do think of something else or just whatever strikes you, whatever hits you, just bite the bullet and do it because if I could do it with you guys, anybody could do it.
Mm, that's great. Just do it. I love that advice. So let hold the book one more time. I want to remind everybody that this book is available on Amazon. So please go there today and purchase Mommy Always Comes Back. And besides going to Amazon, Karen, where else can our viewers find you?
Oh, on Facebook and Instagram and on Amazon.
Okay. All right, great. And our team, do you know what your Facebook handle is or Instagram handle?
Yes, for Facebook, it's Karen.Landon Moore. And for
Okay.
Instagram, it's Karen Landon Moore at Karen.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, excellent. And then, of course, the book is on Amazon today. Um, Karen, before we go, is there anything else you want to share? Anything that you wish I would have asked you?
Um, well, I'd like to a couple of thank yous. One to Sam for inspiring me and making me
Mm.
get this book done. And my husband, who helped me a lot when you get to the marketing end of this, computer wise, because everything's social media, and I definitely needed a little help on all of that. And then just to you guys for all the support that you've given me throughout this entire year with my author coach and your whole team of editors and support people. And I really, I can't say enough. It's been a wonderful
Yes,
experience, really.
Karen, our pleasure. I am very curious. Has Sam seen the book yet?
No, no.
What's the plan there?
Just got my copy and I want to be able to read it to him and Rory, his little brother, who's in it too. And yeah, I thought now that I have it, he doesn't even know about the book, but I figured he wasn't really going to care about it until I actually had a copy in my hand. So
Oh,
I'm hoping,
well,
I'm hoping tomorrow to read it to him.
how special. That'll be so special. Well, Karen, thank you for writing such a good book that's going to help children and families when they read it and they're going through something similar like that. So, friends, you know what to do. Go follow Karen, go find this book on Amazon. And, Karen, it's been a pleasure.
Oh, a pleasure meeting you, Miriam. Thank you so much.
Yes.
I
Thank,
appreciate all that you do.
thank you.